Hello, and welcome back to Newman Plays Marvel Snap. Got a bit of a different intro for you. Let's check it out. Sorry if it looks janky. I recorded this on my phone. So, the main difference between the deck you see in the upper left and the one on the right is Killmonger. Replace Nebula because I needed to destroy 10 cards. So I figured this was a strong enough deck that I could just slip that in there. And this is all after I wanted to grind it out last week with a move deck, and I dropped all the way down to 93. I was like, this just isn't, it's not working. It's not my play style. So, Sandman it is. And this dude, he tried, and I'm not angry at all. It just is one of those games where it's like, it doesn't feel like I accomplished much. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. He had bad draws, was relying on me to give him some sort of good ongoing. I wasn't playing his game, man. Oh. And as you'll see, I was one cube away. Just one. And when he pulled Kang out, I was like, I don't know about this. Kang can be pretty annoying. But just based on what he's got on the board, I felt pretty confident. I'm winning 2 lanes. I'm going to pull Super Skrulls to the middle. Yeah, we're good. He's got 3 Super Skrulls. Wow. We did it. We hit infinite. Again. Just look at it. Look at the beauty. All right. We'll get into some gameplay. And we're back. Welcome. Things should look back to normal-ish, I imagine. I don't know. So I'm just going to play through a few games with this deck. Not going to make this super long, but I want to talk through like my thought process. I feel like maybe I've grown in my ability to play this deck over the last month or so. And this is, I believe this is straight up the same deck that I hit infinite with last month. It is, yeah, it just works really, really well. And I'll lose every game we play, but Mojo World being here is good news for me. Now, Central Park, I feel like it's everywhere lately. And maybe that is just my own bias. I have no idea. It feels like I get messed over pretty consistently by it. So with the hand that we currently have, Doom next is the way to go. Now, a little... Is it? Yeah. It'll fill up left, but it's fine. We're going to start this one off with a loss for sure. Okay. Or are we? So one of the cool things about Jeff is you can lay him whenever. Even if you can only lay 1 card. Now, it doesn't really matter because we can only lay one card. This was actually a waste. I just talked myself up so much. This was a terrible choice. Completely. Do I think we can still win? Yes. Because unless he has his own Jeff, this tie's right. Our Sunspot can soak. Let's see. And he can't Killmonger. That won't work. This should be a win. Unless he lays some massive card mid. Oh, I always forget about Mojo, though. Oh, man. That's okay. Mojo is a card that I straight up never think about it. We'll do Knuckles. It's a bad start to this video where I just said I feel like I really understand how to play this deck. I'm at a point right now though where I'm just enjoying being here. I don't need to worry about anything like cube wise at this point. I could just play, have fun. And it's not like I didn't have fun before, but I don't need to worry about my ranking. And I think, So yeah, I feel like in that last game, having Killmonger would have been really, really good for us. So maybe that's the optimal thing. Keep Killmonger in the deck just to have a way to clear out ones. I don't know. Experiment. Oh, and to clear out Kitty Prides. Mm-hmm. But Sandman pretty much counters Kitty Pride anyway. So, no stress. Actually, we'll play Jeff right. Because I don't believe that there is any location other than deep space that can mess over Jeff if you just lay him into the unknown. Now this is where things can be really, really fun. Mm-hmm. Super fun. Look at it. I didn't even notice. He's got the Wolverine. Wolverine's my spirit. This is a Galactus. Where would he want to play Galactus, though? I think we're just gonna try to cover ourselves. All right, not Galactus. This also doesn't feel like much of a win at the moment. We'll see. What? I'm not going to retreat, but anyone at home watching this should retreat immediately because he's going to drop death and something else. I don't care about your snapping. So again, at home, retreat. Get out of here. No, I'm not sticking around. I'll retreat because there's no point in playing that turn again. Fun. It's okay. No stress, all right? Just don't worry about it. Get back into it. Get on that horsey and ride, as the old saying goes. Is there a horse in this game? Well, here we go. So last week I spent a lot of time editing videos, getting rid of awkward, long silences. I don't know if it helped with viewer retention. I do know that it took videos from 48 minutes long down to 40 minutes. That was Saturday's video, so you're welcome. I don't think we want to play Lady Sif. So one of the things I'm trying to figure out is if Iron Lad is better than Jubilee. And I think in some instances the answer is, oh yeah. Sweet. So now we can do Sandman. But maybe we should play him left. Arbitrary. And then next turn we have the option of either doing Aero, which, look at that cool arrow right there. All right. Look at that inked arrow. And just because I can still show him off, look at that. Sorry, we're missing the action. Okay, yeah, I was just gonna put Aero left because other than a Dr. Doom, there's nothing he can lay that would win that for him, I don't think. So, haha, we did it. I don't know, I find the play style of this deck to be a lot simpler. And it has a very logical flow. Don't Shang-Chi me. All right, man. I got you. Now, this is one of the things I run into all the time. It's really hard to lay a card when you don't have any that you can lay. So next turn, we will wave into Mirror Island. Because we got to get power there as quickly as possible, and then we can play Dr. Doom on the left. Like literally just everything is gonna go left. Oh, Strange Academy is annoying though. Alright, if I was a logical man, I would retreat right now. Doom. And honestly, I was talking with someone else about this. I think Dr. Doom is my favorite card in the game. I love the Deadpool stuff a lot too. Oh man, this guy is gonna destroy us. So Sandman doesn't help us out at this point because he's just gonna go Odin, final turn. I want cards in places. Maybe Aero? I don't know what he's gonna lay this turn. Maybe it's the White Tiger. But if we can pull White Tiger left. What is going on? Ooh. Oh, I think that's good for us. Copium. For sure. So we don't have Prio, so Magneto's not going to do anything to help us out. Iron Lad. in hopes that we can get Odin. That would be the best case scenario. I mean, he's still gonna win, but it's okay. Like I said before, do as I say, not as I do. Wow, that was really good for us. Oh, no, that was rough. All right, we'll do one more game. Wow, how did this guy make it to infinite playing like this? I didn't play like this. I played much safer. And the videos that I made last week were all made on Tuesday, I believe. So by the end of the videos, I made it to 96. A couple games later, I made it to 97. So I picked up the Miles Morales. Wow, what are these places? This is rough. Ooh. So this is definitely a little Galactus-y fella. And he has Booyah because I pulled all of his cards in. But he doesn't have Shang-Chi. So we'll do this. Oh. I mean, that could have worked out way worse for us. After I did the videos, dropped all the way down to like 92. I was still playing that same deck. I was trying to make something work, and it just wasn't. Oh, sorry, fella. His null is going to be huge. But if we just grab the null. Actually, let's do this. Because I would like to manipulate whatever he lays next, wherever I want it. Oh no. Oh no. Was that a bad play? Perhaps. Do we have to live with it? Yes. So I started playing this deck at 92-ish. After I made it up like 96, 97, that's when I started running Killmonger, and then over the course of a couple hours, I made it from 97 up to 99. Bounced around a little bit, and then we did it. So, is this deck 100% consistent? No. But I do believe this deck is one of the most solid things I've played, and I mean this in that I feel like this deck is perfect because the flow is so good. And we didn't have any like Electro plays, but there's so many different things you can do with this deck. And I feel like this is kind of a perfect deck to play. So that's just me. It works for my play style. Very excited for a Sandman variant in the near future because I'm tired of running OG original skin Sandman. And Sandbay Sandman is coming out, and that looks flippin' sweet. That's what I got, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Wish you guys the best of luck. Keep me posted on your infinite journey. And yeah, don't take things too seriously. Just enjoy yourselves. Have some fun. Make good choices. You're gonna have a great day whether you know it or not. Peace.